Hey, so anyway, one of my friends that knows I like to cook has asked me to cook for him. So I am making a pulled pork, uh, North Carolina style. And oh crap, I'm kind of smoking out my kitchen right now. Anyway, I'm going to turn this down just a second. This is my kitchen. It's kind of farmish, and that is my crazy dog who wants to be in the house right now while I'm cooking, but I don't like that. Sorry if you're getting motion sick. This is my first time making a video, so let's see what we need here to make this pulled pork. I started the pork last night by first buying a giant pork roast, shoulder roast, and then I took said roast and rolled it in spices and wrapped it in foil, and I put it in the refrigerator overnight so that it would be nice and spicy. Anyway, I'm going to put this on the table here. So maybe see if my phone will stand up and you guys can still see. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But anyway, so I'm going to open up the crock pot and prepare it to receive said big roast. Alright. For a really big roast, you need a really big crock pot. So you get a really big crock pot. We're going to put this baby on low because it's going to cook all night long. And get this stuff out of the way. Oh, wow, it is really smoky in here, so I'm going to have to turn the fan on because I kind of scorched the pan a little bit while I was waiting. Trying to figure out how to do this on YouTube. And alright. So here's the roast, all wrapped up and yummy in its foily wrapper of yummy goodness. Alright, so I'm gonna open this up just a little bit. Now you want to wash the roast before you put the spices on it, and then dry it with napkins or something, because otherwise it's slimy and nobody likes slimy pork. So and we'll open it up. And I will show you the pork. There's the pork. There it is right there. Yummy, yummy pork. I don't know if you can actually see that. Oh, did you see it? Yep, okay. So you saw it. So now, I am going to see that... Oh, somebody did log in. Neat. Alright, anyway. So you need lard. Now, everybody's like, oh, I'm all fat and healthy. I eat lard. I'm healthy on the inside too. I don't eat it every day. I eat it occasionally. And since this is vegetable lard, which is really not, then I don't know. Should I put my thumb over the label? Is it illegal to show this stuff without getting paid for it? Nah, whatever. Anyway, you need 2 tablespoons at least, because this is like 3 times bigger than normal roast. I use about 4 tablespoons. That's about 4 tablespoons right there. Put that right in the pan there and let it start melting up. Now, the reason you want to start pre-cooking it before you put it in the pan is if you just take this raw roast with all the spices on it and you just flop it right in the crock pot, it's going to turn all gray and gross and not going to be the kind of texture that you want it to be. So you want the juices to start working in the meat ahead of time. So you're going to fry it fat side down first, and then you're just going to kind of rotate it in the pan. So let me see if I can make this so you can actually see the stove as I do this. Is that better? Yeah, okay. Looks like the pan is right there. I'll get better at this. My first video. Oh boy, this is a big roast. Oh yeah, and it's okay. So now, bad things are gonna happen for a second, just because it's very, very hot. I like to use cast iron because cast iron was good enough for Grandpa and Ma, so that's who taught me to cook, and that's what I use. So now you take the roast and place it maybe in there. And you really don't have to worry about burning it because it is huge. and you would never be able to burn it because it's just that big. You can't. I mean, you could if I wanted to really like leave it there a long time, it would probably eventually burn, but we're not gonna do that. My ADD kicks in. I gotta clean. I just cleaned my kitchen because I was gonna be videoing. I didn't want you to see how dirty my kitchen was. Well, dirty in my opinion. Anyway, so now we are done with this. Throw that in the trash. Okay. I like to clean as I go because I don't like to have a whole bunch of dishes left over in the kitchen when I'm done. So, well, looks like 2 people are on now. I only invited like 3 people, so I don't even know who's on, but thank you for watching. Alright, those of you that do know me, and since everybody invited knows me, I have ADD really bad, so that's why I keep going to clean things, because I just can't leave stuff alone when it's over there. So now, I need some tongs. Right in here somewhere. Tongs. Okay. Alright. Now, my kids will tell you, this is for cast iron, this is for non-stick. Cast iron, non-stick. See, plastic goes on non-stick. Don't scratch my non-stick pans. I don't like it. But if you're using cast iron, you can whack it up with these bad babies here. So yeah, that's probably enough time on that side. We're just trying to brown it up a little, get the juices moving. Ah, yes. See? Okay. Oh yeah, we got a nice brown crust on that side. That's the fat side, and it's pork, so that's like, it smells like real spicy bacon right now. And you can't smell it because they haven't made that app yet that you can smell the stuff that's coming out. But for those of you that know me, you may not always want to smell what comes out of the kitchen, you know. Just saying. Anyway, we're gonna fry this bad baby up. It's gonna take a little while. I could probably like pause the video and like not go live for a minute and take it off, but we're just gonna flop this sucker in the crock pot in a few seconds. And I already have the crock pot like cooking, like it's on low, so it'll warm up. Some people are okay just throwing their food in a cold crock pot and clicking it on. I like to warm it up a little bit. If you're gonna cook something that's gonna be sticky, like this is gonna make a lot of juice, so I'm not worried about it sticking. But if you are gonna cook something sticky, you want to lube up the crock pot with something. I like butter because butter has a good flavor. But anyways, you know, you want to do stuff like that. Oh, that smells delicious. Yeah. I know Gene likes these spices, so I'm gonna make sure I don't lose any of the spices. I'm gonna put them right in the crock pot. Anyway. Oh, somebody logged out. Must have got bored. Ow. I may be able to take flaming logs out of the fire, but yeah, hot cast iron, not so much. This behemoth needs to flip. Up on its side for a minute. Oh yeah. Oh, the spices are killing me. Ah. Still there? Okay. Somebody's still watching. Whoever you are, thanks for hanging on. If I could figure out how to just like make it live so everybody could just watch it live on the internet, that would be cool, because that would be instead of just inviting like the 4 people I think I invited to this. Oh, we don't want to lose that crust. Yeah, and I just cleaned my kitchen and I just flung red paprika-y stuff all over the place. Did I get on the phone? Probably. Alright, brown enough. So, it's cooked enough. It's gonna cook all night, so I'm not worried about it being a little raw. Oh, that take this big boy. Ugh, I'm gonna flop him right in there. Get in there. Now this is a bone-in roast. A lot of recipes call for the bone-out roast because people are lazy and don't want to pick the bones out, or they got like little kids and they're all like worried that they might have a little kid choke to death on a bone, or old people. I don't know. Whatever. I'm neither old nor a child, and I don't really care. So I like the bone-in because the bone-in roast has more flavor. So anyway, so that's how you make the first part of it. And now, where'd my lid go? Flop this baby in there. Leave it on low. It's going to cook overnight. Usually 8 to 10 hours is what I do. And then in the morning, I'll shred it with 2 forks. I'll just jab it right in the meat, and I'll shred it all up. It's going to be nice and a lot of liquid in there because all the fat from inside the roast and all the juice is all going to pour out, and it's going to go around the roast. And you're going to mix that in with the spices. And then I have my, because I'm North Carolina style, it's going to be with vinegar. So I'll dump some vinegar and sugar and some other spices in there tomorrow when I finish it off. Anyways, thanks.